It's reported that more than 11% of South Africans have addiction problems, and their top drugs of choice are dagga and alcohol. The problem is on the rise, particularly among youngsters. Ashley Potts, the director of the Cape Town Drug Counselling Centre, says drug abuse is also often at the root of women and child abuse.
I think it's a very scary thing that we see that the point of entry or the age of entry is increasingly younger and younger. Why do you think that is?
We talk about the age of onset, which really means the first time the person or the individual had started using any form of substance, and we had found that to be getting considerably lower and lower in age, and so we would find that a lot of our clients on intake or presenting tells us that they have started when they were at least 10, 11, 12 years of age, and that's a shocking reality. The challenge for us is that they only come at probably about 5 to 10 year gap after they've started, which makes it quite difficult for us to treat because the impact of the substance on the brain has been severe.
So what are those indicative signs that families could look out for that show you that you need to take action now before something even worse could happen?
And these signs could be anything like they sleep too much, the erratic change in their daily schedule, their eating habits change. Another common one would be the loss of or neglect of self and personal hygiene. If we can capture it right at the onset, it's easier for us to be able to manage it and provide a treatment program before they become addicted to any substance.
The message is clear. With drug addiction, prevention is always better than cure because it's society's most vulnerable, the women and children who suffer the consequences.
Ziyanda, it's been said that there is a link between substance and drug abuse and violence against women and children. Do you find that that's the case in the work that you do?
When someone is using or they're addicted to a substance, you find that it becomes the most important things in their lives, that relationships become neglected. So that's a form of abuse. You find that relationships with important family members, significant others, children, and even neglect to self.
I think fortunately there is a silver lining in this dark cloud. Tell me a bit more about the aspects of the programs that you offer to clients here so as to help them on the way to recovery.
The 6-week outpatient program basically focuses on the addiction itself. So we will look at the behaviors, how to manage behaviors, how to identify triggers that sets the person off, and also how to stay away from triggers and manage the addiction.
So after that intense 6 weeks, do you then view the client as being recovered?
We don't see someone as fully recovered. A person who's addicted to a substance, once you cross that line and you get addicted, there's no way of going back. You'll always be someone in recovery because it's not an overnight event, it's a process, and there's always a chance of relapsing.
The journey to recovery for substance abusers and their families is a lifelong commitment, and knowing that there are people out there helping them walk that path is comfort and encouragement for every day. So support the vital One Rand Makes a Difference campaign and help pave the road to recovery.
The Vital Foundation takes action against women and child abuse. 1 Rand from every Vital pack will be donated to organizations fighting abuse. Make a difference.